各位现场还有线上的贵宾，大家早安！欢迎大家来参加 APNIC-TWNIC 第43届的 IP Open Policy Meeting。Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, good morning and welcome to APNIC-TWNIC 43rd IP Open Policy Meeting。在今天的论坛当中呢，我们将聚焦讨论全球网络发展的趋势、区域的资安挑战、安全数位基础建设的重要性，以及 IPv6 在未来连接中日益关键的角色。同时呢，我们也会深入讨论网络的标准、数位平台，还有多元共融的治理模式，如何共同建立一个更安全、更永续，还有更紧密连结的世界。In today's session, we're going to delve into global internet development trends, regional cybersecurity challenges, the importance of the secure digital infrastructure, and the growing role of IPv6 in shaping the future of connectivity. We will also look at how internet standards, digital platforms, and inclusive governance contribute to a safer, more sustainable, and more connected world. 在今天的论坛一开始呢，首先我们要邀请亚太网络资讯中心罗家荣总监为我们致开幕词。To kick off, please welcome Mr. Jia Rong Lo, Director General of APNIC, for his opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Lo. 掌声欢迎罗家荣总监。
Test. Good morning, everybody. So, KISA President, Kenny, Rong, ladies, gentlemen, and guests, thank you so much for taking the time. And this morning is raining very heavily outside, so really appreciate everyone taking the time to join us. 来到台北呢，其实昨天我们
So during our meeting yesterday, we found that, well, if we spoke Mandarin, it would be easier for all participants to understand. So probably I will mix two languages in my opening remarks. So usually when I make remarks, I prefer speaking English because I come from Singapore. So I speak Mandarin with a Singaporean accent, so I might co-switch between Mandarin and English during my talk today. So this is the sixth edition of this engagement forum, and back then I was working at ICANN. I've been working for ICANN for 11 years. Time really flies. So 6 years ago, Kenny and I actually met at one of the conferences. We were talking about how we could strengthen cooperation. So at that time, ICANN and TWNIC made a decision to have a platform where we can discuss some of the critical issues regarding internet governance, and we could discuss these issues right here locally in the local community. So there are issues that the world is paying attention to, and we could discuss this issue closer, actually locally in Taiwan. So over the past 6 years, we've been successfully hosting this forum with fruitful results. We'd like to express our gratitude to TWNIC for its support, as well as the Taiwanese community for its dedication. So actually, Kenny and I had this vision many years ago, and today I'm speaking in my capacity as the director of APNIC, or Director General of APNIC. I officially joined APNIC by the end of last year as the Director General, and 6 months have passed. That means this is my first visit to Taiwan in my role as the Director General of APNIC, but again, I look forward to engaging in meaningful discussion with committee members here in Taiwan to talk about some of the common challenges and trends down the road. And later, I will share with you more detail in my keynote presentation. So we hope that not only this year, but for many years to come, we can continue to discuss critical issues of our time. We also call on all the committee members in Taiwan to support the APNIC community to engage in more discussion. because we see a lot of international challenges or ongoing turbulences around the world. So let's continue to safeguard our beloved asset, that is the internet. Thank you.
Mr. Lo, and we look forward to continued exchanges and partnership in the future. 也非常期待未来可以有持续长久的伙伴关系以及交流。接下来呢，我们要邀请财团法人台湾网路资讯中心黄胜雄董事长上台致辞。And next, please welcome Dr. Kenny Huang, Board Chair of TWNIC, for his remarks. 我们掌声欢迎黄胜雄董事长。
Okay, good morning. 我一样是 company.
So probably a code switch to
Foreign again. And 事实上，我们昨天讨论的大部分是比较偏。
Yesterday, we talked about issues related to DNS or domain names, and tomorrow we'll be talking about today and tomorrow we'll be talking about some of the technical aspects, including IP addresses and others. We would like to thank many of our colleagues participating today, and also guests, for including President Lee from KISA. Thank you for coming to Taiwan. And yesterday, one thing we talked about was the fact that the internet governance community is not a regulator, but actually we are facing a lot of challenges at home and abroad that cannot be addressed by domestic or international regulations alone. That's why we adopt this multi-stakeholder approach in different aspects. We want to create precedents. So with more stakeholders coming on board, these precedents will grow into a custom, and which will eventually become part of countries' regulations. So yesterday we talked about the fact that technological disruption happens every second. If we want to turn everything into regulation, probably it will be very difficult for laws to catch up because technology is advancing at a breakneck speed. So we see fundamental change, a day-to-day change in our behavior and technology. So we have to think about whether regulations are still needed. We probably need something like a bottom line regulation. But when it comes to issues related to digital sovereignty, I think a multi-stakeholder approach where we can create a precedent is probably much preferred. That's why we would like to strengthen collaboration with different stakeholders, including KISA, APNIC, ICANN, together with others, to strengthen internet resilience. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us today. Thank you.
黄董事长，请先留步。我们接下来要邀请贵宾上台来合影一张。And now we want to invite our guests of honor, our keynote speakers, onto the stage for a group photo. 我们再次邀请罗家荣总监上台。Mr. Jiarong Law, please join us on stage. Would also like to invite President Sun Jun Lee of Korea Institute and Internet and Security Agency to join us on the stage. 同时也要邀请台网中心的于若凡执行长上台加入合影。同时，我们的台上的贵宾有这个韩国网络振兴院的李相正院长。And a very warm welcome to all our guests of honor today. And our guests of honor from Korea, please also join us on the stage for the group photo. 我们邀请在现场的来自韩国的嘉宾一起上台加入合影。All right, please look at our photographer right in the middle. 请看向我们正中间的摄影师 ，and with a big smile. A photo with thumbs up. Let's have one more photo. Please look at our camera and in the middle. All right, thank you very much. Please take your seats down the stage. 非常感谢贵宾的参与，请回座。